We're going fast this time. Where Late the Sweet Birds Sing by Kate Wilhelm is a keep. Look at that beautiful paperback. That is a keep. The Gray Prince by Jack Vance. One of my favorite Vance covers. That is a keep. Vintage Indoctrinaire by Christopher Priest. Not super easy to find. That is a keep. Stowaway to Mars by John Wyndham. This one I can sell. I haven't really gotten the Wyndham bug. Best of Philip K. Dick. Keep. That's a rare one. Philip Jose Farmer, Feast Unknown. I have found a few copies of this, but I'm going to keep that one. John Brunner, Meeting at Infinity. Kick-ass cover. Brunner was prolific. I'm going to sell that one. Again, I'm not selling these because I don't want to read them. I'm selling them because I'm confident that I'll be able to find them once again when I want to read them in physical form. Sirens of Titan, same. I will sell that. Barrington J. Bailey's The Zen Gun. I think I'm going to sell that one. I am curious about Bailey, but I don't think that's one of his big ones. Chains of the Sea by Silverberg. This is an incredibly rare Silverberg book. One of the rarest, as far as I can tell. It's a collection of 3 stories. 3 original... Oh, this is not by Silverberg. It's George Alec Effinger, Gardner Dozois, and Gordon Eklund. I am keeping this. It's not... I thought it was a Silverberg story collection, but it isn't. Look at this cover. I think this is worth like $100. Penguin Science Fiction, edited by Brian Aldiss in the Vintage Penguin. I think I just like this because of the aesthetics of it. I'm going to sell it. Red Mars, my copy of Red Mars, I will keep. 100 must-read science fiction novels and 100 must-read fantasy novels by Stephen E. Andrews, the outlaw himself. I will keep these. Those have been great resources. Best of Cordwainer Smith. Gonna keep that. Earth Abides by George Stewart. I will sell this. I have found it a few times. Do need to read that at some point. Eon and Eternity, the book club omnibus and hardcover, I will sell. Snow Crash, I will sell. Last and First Men and Star Maker in this great Dover paperback, not the thrift edition. These non-thrifty Dovers are great. I'm going to sell it. Love that cover, but those are probably not that hard to find. Planet of Adventure, I have all 4 of these in the original paperbacks. This was a gift from somebody, so I'm sorry if you're watching, but I'm going to sell it because I got them in vintage editions, but I much appreciate you giving me that. I think that was off my Amazon wish list, if I remember correctly. Cities in Flight by James Blish. Foolishly, I sold a first edition hardcover of this before I knew how much I loved Blish. I'm going to sell that one. Chapter House Dune in the medical textbook edition. I will sell the Riverworld Omnibus. First 2 I will sell. Bunch of Italo Calvinos. Path to the Nest of Spiders. The Baron in the Trees, If on a Winter's Night, A Traveler. I will sell those. I really need to read Calvino. I had a copy of Cosmic Comics that I sold, probably foolishly. Medusa's Children by Bob Shaw. I'm going to keep that one. I really like Shaw a lot. Wool, Hugh Howey, I will sell. Paperback of The Wind-Up Girl by Bacigalupi. Sorry if some of these covers are out of focus. I'm not really paying that close of attention. To a God Unknown by Steinbeck, I will sell. Copy of Nova by Delaney, I will sell. This is the one that I read. Burmese Days by George Orwell in the vintage trade paperback, I will sell. Lanzarote by Welbeck, sell that one. One of his more minor works. Death on Credit by Celine. I don't really like Celine that much. I just kept seeing this at a Goodwill and I finally caved and bought it. I could never stick the finish with the one that precedes that. Sailor Who Fell from Grace with the Sea by Mishima. I love this book. I'm going to keep that one. Book 3 in the Alpha Centauri novelization series. This is probably actually the rarest book that I own. Or certainly like top 3 rarest books. This is probably worth at least a couple $100. I used to play this computer game. Who really cares about my backstory with that? I am keeping that. Genocides by Dish. This is the copy that I read. I have that vintage one that Juan gave me, so I'm going to sell that one. The Amber Omnibus edition, big fat paperback. That's all the Amber books. I will sell that. If you don't know why I'm selling my books, go back and watch the video that came before this. I'm moving. Spin by Wilson, mass market. I'll sell that. It's supposed to be great. My copy of Behold the Man by Moorcock, one of my favorite covers. I'm gonna keep it. Stand on Zanzibar. This was a gift from my brother. Even though I don't like the physical book that much, I love the book. Love the text. Trans-America, a counter history. This is a history of transgenderism in the United States. The premise being that it's been a phenomenon that's been a feature of life generally and in America for many, many decades, way before it became kind of a hot button culture war issue. Speaking of culture war, a war for the soul of America. This is a history of the culture wars in America. I was trying to persuade myself to read more nonfiction, and it never really happened, but those are two interesting books. The Lathe of Heaven by Le Guin. Sell that. Cryptonomicon by Stevenson. I will sell that. John Fonte, Big Hunger. That's a pretty rare one. I keep John Fonte. Shadow Warrior novelization. This has been with me for a long time. I was trying to sell it. Nobody really wanted to buy it. It's pretty rare. If you know, you know. This is old first-person shooter. I'm going to keep that one. The Evolution Man by Roy Lewis. I thought I was going to hang on to this one, but I don't think I am. I'm going to sell that. Einstein Intersection by Delaney. Nice UK copy. I can sell it. I can bear to part with that one. Dawn by Butler. I'm going to keep that one. Other Days, Other Eyes. I'm going to keep. Made Things by Tchaikovsky. I'm going to sell that one. Nice vintage copy of Childhood's End. I will sell. 3 Quarters. I ordered this because I saw it on a video a long time ago, and it had a different cover, and the blurb on the back sounded amazing, and nobody had ever reviewed it anywhere on the internet, and it's unreadably bad. So maybe someone will like that for kitsch value. Best of Robert Bloch. I will sell. I read that one. Capricorn Games. I'll sell it. No, I won't. I'm going to keep that. 2 Towers. I'll sell. The Invincible. I'm going to keep that one. Those lems are scarce. My Heliconia Spring. This is going in the maybe pile. Might want to keep that one. The Atrocity Exhibition by Ballard. Found this at a library sale. Probably keep it. John Brunner, The Atlantic Abomination. Sell it. Grendel in the Gallants. Fantasy Masterwork. I try to train myself how to say that goddamn name, and I never can. Bester and Zelazny. Psycho Shop in the Contemporary Mass Market. I'll sell that one. Stories of Happy People by Lars Gustafsson. Obscure New Directions. Litfic. I'm going to keep that one. That's actually an excellent book. The Sound of Waves by Mishima in the X Library. I can sell that one. Mysterious Stranger by Mark Twain in the Vintage Signet. Is that in focus? Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to sell it. It's supposed to be great. I got 2 hardcover, both hardcover omnibuses of Tales from the Flat Earth by Tanith Lee. I found these at separate thrift stores, separated by a couple months. Complete stroke of luck. I'm going to keep those because I want to read them, and also because that's borderline miraculous that I found both. Mike Resnick, A Miracle for Air Design. I will sell that. Lint by Steve Aylett. I will sell. State of Denmark by Derek Raymond. Dystopian, near future, SF set in the UK. I'll sell it. Probably keep this. Collected Stories of Silverberg, Volume 2. I have a bunch of these. Probably gonna keep those. That is Volume 1. That contains Homecoming. Probably my favorite Silverberg short. Shockwave Rider by Brunner. This was a gift from my brother, so you can keep that. Song of Kali by Dan Simmons was also a gift from my brother, but I'm just not nearly as interested in it as a lot of these other books, so I'm going to sell it. The Complete Enchanter by L. Sprague de Camp and Fletcher Pratt. Comical sword and sorcery fantasy. Probably sell that one. Paul Bowles, The Delicate Prey and Other Stories. Litfic, I will sell it. Silverberg's Science Fiction 101. This is his collection of his favorite science fiction short stories with interstitial essays about writing and about science fiction. Gonna sell it. I read part of it. It's great. The Chronoliths by Robert Charles Wilson. Nice hardcover. I'll sell it. Return from the Stars by Lem. Keeping it. Stanislav Fernandez cover. Some of my favorite paperbacks ever. The Cosmic Computer by H.B. and Piper. That was a gift. Keep it. Selling that one. Selling the hell out of that one. Tales of the Dying Earth. This is going to be in the maybe pile because I have individual copies of the first two in vintage paperbacks. So I don't know. The original one I sent to Moyd. And then I found this other one. And then this, I read the last three. Who really cares? That's a maybe. High Rise by Ballard. It's a copy that I read. Contemporary paperback. Adore this book, but I can sell that one. I'm not going to sell this one, Roadside Picnic, because I found it at a library sale, and this is one of my favorite books that I've ever read. So even though it's contemporary, keep it. Annihilation, I will sell. The Warsaw Diary of Adam Chernyakov. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I've read a history of the Holocaust, and this person stood out to me as a tragic and heroic figure. And I went on eBay and ordered this for $30, and I'm going to keep that one because the story I found very moving. Also a gift, Time of Changes in the Easton Press, hardcover by Silverberg, so I'm going to keep that. Farthest Shore by Le Guin has the Goodwill sticker that I didn't want to damage the cover by attempting to remove. I'm going to sell that. Alternate Worlds, Illustrated History of Science Fiction by James Gunn. This was a present from my father. I will keep that. Frank Herbert's I. That is a rare book. Got the Fremen on the cover, but this is short stories. Tempted to keep it, but I'm going to sell it. Map of the Territory by Welbeck. I will sell. Bugjack Baron by Spinrad. The hardcover, vintage hardcover. I want to read this at some point. I have a feeling I'm not going to love it. But I'll sell that one. The Dervish House, Ian MacDonald, sell it. Market Forces by Richard K. Morgan, gonna sell it. These are all gonna be available for sale on a Whatnot auction. I'll pin the info down on the first pinned comment for when exactly that's gonna be. Blue World by Jack Vance, terrible cover. These Spatterlight Press editions, they're doing very honorable work by keeping Jack in print-on-demand publication, but the covers are atrocious. But great book. Keep it. The Circus of Dr. Lau. I kind of want to read this before I leave. That's a rare one. We're going to keep that one. The Slaves of Heaven. Dave, on the off chance that you're watching, that is a gift from him. That was way early on in the life, even pre-life first book build. Anyway, Valentine Pontifex by Silverberg. I'm going to sell. The White Plague by Frank Herbert, vintage hardcover. There he is. I'll sell that. Sailing to Byzantium by Silverberg. I'm curious about it. This is going to go in the maybe. No, I can sell it. I can sell that. It's okay. Lion Time in Timbuktu by Silverberg. More stories. It's a UK edition. That's going in the maybe pile. Innocents Aboard by Gene Wolfe. That's his fantasy short story collection. And Starwater Strains. I found both of these at a Goodwill in Los Angeles. I'm probably going to keep those. The Time Stream, The Greatest Adventure, and The Purple Sapphire by John Taine. Or Eric Temple Bell. In the Dover. Probably going to sell that, I think. The Best of Henry Kuttner and hardcover. Found this in a lending library. Complete blind stroke of luck. I'm going to keep that. It's not very common. We Are Legion, We Are Bob. Selling that one. Not really my thing, I don't think. Crystal World, vintage Crystal World hardcover. Not a chance. All of these I'm going to keep. The Blessing of Pan, Lord Dunsany. This is from a flea market windfall. That was the reason I started Book Build in the first place. The Book of Charles Fort. This is, he was a progenitor cryptozoology popularizer. That's a pretty special book. I'm going to keep that one. Volumes 1 and 2 of Treasury of Great Science Fiction. I think I actually am going to sell these. Yeah, I'm not as attached to these as some of these other ones. Very vintage, Looking Backward. Excuse me. Looking Backward by Bellamy. I'm going to keep that. The Astounding Science Fiction Anthology, edited by John Campbell. That's pretty neat. I think I'm going to keep that one probably. Downward to the Earth by Silverberg. Keep. Peace War by Vinji. I will sell. Master and Margarita by Bulgakov. That's a maybe. The Spider's House in the Black Sparrow edition by Paul Bowles. I will sell. Beggars in Spain, hardcover, Nancy Kress. I will sell that. Farewell Earth's Bliss by D.G. Compton. I'm going to keep that one. Hero Destine. This is 2 hero books by Stern E. Lanier. I will sell that. They're supposed to be phenomenally good. Lord Foulsbane, the first Thomas Covenant book. I'll sell that. Marooned in Real Time by Vinji. I'll sell. Jack Vance, Houses of Ism and Son of the Tree. Keep. Highway of Eternity by Simak. I will sell. Ancient My Enemy by Dixon. I will sell. Read that one. The Night by Gene Wolfe. I will sell that one. Night Wings by Silverberg. I will keep. I lent that to a friend and it came back to me. True Names and Other Dangers by Vinji. I'm probably going to keep that one because it's not very common. The Monster, the Miners, and the Shri. I picked this up because it has a Wayne Barlow cover. Sell that one. The Santaroga Barrier by Frank Herbert. I'm going to sell. Children of the Sky by Vinji. This is book 3 in the Zones of Thought. I'm going to sell that one. The Last Joy by Newt Hampson. I'm going to sell that one. The Family of Pascual Duarte. Interesting litfic. I'm going to sell. A. Merritt, The Ship of Ishtar. Great cover. I'll sell it. Scum by Isaac Bashevis Singer. More litfic. I'll sell it. Pathor, or Pator, by Piers Anthony. Sequel to Cthon. I'll sell it. Welcome to the Monkey House by Vonnegut. I will sell. Big Planet by Jack Vance. Keeping that one. Look at that cover. How much ass does that kick? Quark number 2. This is edited by Samuel Delaney and his wife, Marilyn Hacker. Very rare. I'm going to keep that. Voyager and Night by Cherry. I read that one. I'm going to sell that one. My copy of Martian Chronicles. I can sell it. I'll sell it. As much as I like it. Passmaster by Lafferty. I'm going to keep that one. Mechanical for Leibowitz. This is the copy that I read. I will sell. Submission by Welbeck. I really like that book. I will sell it. Nevertheless. Poseidonis by Clark Ashton Smith. Super rare. So I'm going to keep it. The Godmakers by Frank Herbert. I'm going to sell. Inside Outside by Philip Jose Farmer. I'll sell that one. It's been on the channel. There Is No Anti-Memetics Division by Quantum. I ordered this off Amazon right after I started the channel. I'm going to keep that one. Plague of Demons by Keith Laumer. Wayne Barlow cover. Supposed to be a good book. I'm going to sell it. The Star Dwellers by Blish. I love these Blish editions. I'm going to keep these. Titan's Daughter by Blish. Seek Light by K.W. Jeter. I'll sell it. My copy of Hot House I'm keeping. Green Mars, a little bit tattered up. Sell it. First book I ever reviewed on this channel. Keeping that one. Out in God's Eye. Big Sleep, Raymond Chandler, crime book. Sell it. Lucretius, Sensation and Sex. Sell it. Blood on the Forge. This is an interesting book. I read this one. Man, that's a maybe. That's a maybe. My Uncle Oswald, some Roald Dahl erotica. I'm going to sell. Woman in the Dunes. I'm keeping that one. That's a gift from a friend. And a wonderful book. Children of Men by P.D. James. I will sell. My copy of City by Simak. I will keep. Obviously going to keep this one. The Thing, the novelization by ADF. Extremely rare. Notes of a Dirty Old Man by Bukowski. I will sell that, as much as I love Bukowski. My favorite Bukowski, Ham on Rye. I will sell it. Camp Concentration by Dish in this vintage edition. I actually had this up in my eBay store for a while, foolishly, but I pulled it. I keep it. Jack Williamson, Legion of Time. I will sell. A bunch of Kundera, Unbearable Lightness, Farewell Party, Laughable Loves, Life is Elsewhere, and The Joke. I'm going to sell these. Great books. Boat of a Million Years by Poul Anderson. This is the copy that I read. I'm going to sell it. The Sparrow, Mary Doria Russell. I'll sell that one. Jody Scott, Passing for Human. Look at this cover. One of my favorite Doc covers. I'm going to sell that one. Weeping May Tarry. Very mediocre book. Sell it. Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. I'll sell that one. That's the one that I read. Crash by Ballard. I will sell. Nebula Award Stories 3, one of the worst covers of any book. I'm going to sell it. Beasts and Men and the Seed by Pierre Gascar. I assume that is crime. It just looked cool to me. I'm going to sell that. Switch Bitch by Roald Dahl, more erotica. Sell it. Greg Bear, Queen of Angels. Selling it. Rise of Endymion. And Endymion. I'm going to sell these. My Elric books. I found these again in a lending library. Complete blind stroke of luck. I'm going to keep those. Those are really rare. I almost sold them very foolishly. Waters of Death by Irving something. Selling that one. That was a cool cover. The Vang Battlemaster, sequel to the Vang Military Forum. Sci-fi horror. It's not very good. Vintage copy of She by H. Rider Haggard. Important fantasy book. I'm going to sell it. In the Days of the Comet, H.G. Wells. Selling it. My copy of Left Hand of Darkness. That's going to go in the maybe pile. Chthon, Piers Anthony. Keep it. Cat's Cradle, Vonnegut. Sell it. Out of the Deeps, John Wyndham. Going to sell it. Tano Bungay, H.G. Wells. Going to keep it. Square Root of Man, William Tenn. Selling it. Amazing copy of The Perfect Lover by Christopher Priest. Going to keep this one. When Worlds Collide in hardcover. Important book. Probably going to sell that one. Consider Phlebas. Going to sell it. And I have a ton of Alistair Reynolds here. Terminal World. House of Suns. I want to read this one soon-ish. The Prefect. Chasm City. Century Rain. Diamond Dogs, Turquoise Days. Pushing Ice. And Galactic North. I found all of these at the same Goodwill on the same day. I'm going to sell them. Again, this is not a referendum on whether or not I want to read these books. It's just a question of space. Okay, that's going to do it for this edition, I think. So check down below in the comments. There's going to be probably 2 Whatnot auctions for the books that you saw in this video. If you want to pick one up, we'd appreciate it. Thank you very much.